Hello, welcome to another quick video. This time I'm going to be showing you a bit of a hardware thing. Not old school by any stretch of the imagination, and I just gave it away just then. Trying to keep my hands close to myself here. What we are going to do is I'm going to show you the Leapmotion device. It is a motion device, but it is the best one out there, by far. Now I've had this for ever since, well, even before the motion came out, because I was one of the beta testers for this device, but I've never really shown it off or anything like that under NDA and all that nonsense. So, as you can see here, this is the data visualization grid of the motion data. So what happens if I had to put my hand out there? You can see, look, no special cameras, there's no things up on the walls or anything like that. And put my other hand in. Here's my other hand. See? No problem. So, ready? Boop. Boop. I still thinks it's the wrong finger, but anyway. So, understand this is a very early device, so they probably improved the data collection and stuff, so mine's going to be a bit garbled. Expect to get better if you buy it brand new now. So, how it does this, I do not know. Proprietary and all that. But this data visualizer has a lot of cool things you can see how it works. So let's, whoops, what did I do? Wrong thing. Okay, this one. What was that? So press L, and there we go. See, look, all this data. Boom, 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 boom. The camera's field of view. See up here, yep. So if I drop out of there, you see, look, drop out, it gets all a bit wonky. See, up there, go a bit too high. Now I'm actually, this is a good 30 or so centimeters off the table here, and whoop, still going, still going. Whoop, and this also device has gestures as well. So if I turn them on, you can see circular gestures. Boop, boop. Big circles, and round circles. A tap, finger tap, boop, 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 boop. Finger poke, 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 and poke, poke, and poke, and poke, and poke, and poke, and poke. And also, since this is old, it's a bit dirty, I suppose, and it's getting a bit wonky on that one. But here's a real big clue as how this actually works, this device. So if I press F, see, there's the two cameras. It's using infrared and it's tracking my hands. Now there's various papers on this and how it actually works, blah blah blah. I should also mention right now, this is on Linux. I'm using this on Linux. The drivers work perfectly under Linux. So that's a swipe? Okay, cool. So hang on. Wrong thing. F. So that's a swipe. Cool. This is working pretty much out of the box. It works. Very much out of the box. The driver files I give you are debs. So you might have to change them to RPMs if you're on an RPM machine. Boop. And yes, the drivers are up to date. You can see there, down this end. There we go. Oh, lost my hand. It's lost me. And that, down there. Yeah, okay. So it tracks them this way, up and down, side to side, and it even tracks rotation. See, look, now my hands upside down. Boop, 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 boop. And back over again. Boop, 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 boop. You can see up in this corner up here. Oh, hold on. My beautiful mug is in the way. Excuse me. You can see up in the top corner, up here, you can see how many frames it's rendering, what frames per second it's actually capturing, and there, how many frames. So it's playing at a very, very fast rate, which you probably won't be able to see very well on recording, but on what I'm seeing here, it's going pretty fast and pretty smooth. Now, not only does it do hands, I'll bring my mug back up. Okay, so yeah, I got a straw, just a straw, and boop, I can draw. Hold on. F. Whoops, wrong thing. F. Okay, there we go. Do do do. So that. Boop, boop, boop. Poke, poke. Swipe, swipe, swipe. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. And round. So I'll say this again. My device is very old, probably the first release. So there's probably better ones here. So wee in 3D. So these Leapmotion devices are so good and so well. They track pretty well. Like I said, this is my old one, and under Windows, you do have the Leapmotion Air, which is their Play Store essentially. It has OS integration, so you can move windows around with your hands. If you wish, you go full-blown Minority Report, minus the LED gloves. See, look. See? Nothing. And it's a real kicker. It's only this size. It's tiny. It's absolutely tiny, this thing. Oh yeah, that is very dirty. Ugh. So we've got to see our diagnostic grids here. Pretty easy. Not much showing off. Okay. Let's get a new demo up and running. And I'll change this over. There we go. Okay. Now this is called Playground. So I'll just put my hand in and my other hand in. So look at this. Cool robot hands. Spacebar to continue. Sorry, it's full screen on this monitor. Whoop, I must have hit around. Okay, thank you. Whoop, I'll pick up my block. Whoop, the pink block first. Put it on your head. Hey, come back here. I'm gonna pick you up. Whoop. And throw. Whoop, threw your head off. Oh, hang on, it's lost me hand. You. Come over here for a tick. I got your arm. I got something. Hey, dropped it on you. Okay. Well, where'd to go? Okay. The screen on the thing's very dirty, so it's having trouble tracking. Probably. Okay. Let's put this one on you. Well, come here. There we go. Off my finger. Whee! Okay, just this. Oh, let's try this hand, okay? Gotcha. Get off my finger. Look at him, he's happy jabby, isn't he? Now, do not, like I keep saying again, please do not consider the quality of the tracking here as face value, because two things: A, my screen on the thing is very dirty, and it is one of the very first devices, first models. Hey, get out of there, you two. There you are. Oh, I took your head. There's one. There, okay. Okay, there we go. Look at you, happy over there. Happy, love, and happiness. Okay, green. Green. There we go. Come over here. He's off his head. He's lost his head. Wait, there we go. Flip, flip. Oh, lost his head. Pat him on the head. Pat him on the head. Sorry that I'm not actually looking at the camera here. It's on my main monitor over here somewhere. Oh, He's lost his head again. Come here. There you go. Let's continue on to the next one, shall we? Now this has integration with Arduinos and Raspberry Pis, the SDK, there's a Python SDK, there's C, there's C Sharp, C++, and various other things as well. And it also has Arduino libs, so you can use it in the Arduino Sketch Lab. Whoop. Let's get the other one in. There we go. Oops, wrong finger. There we go. Get off. Whoop. Got stuck in the other flower. What the hell? Wait. Ah, there we go. Yes. Boop. Come on. Up a little. Yeah. Come on. There we go. The mapping is exceptionally good. It's kind of hard to get the mapping wrong, really. But, let's make some splashing waters. Okay, let's grab you. Fly. Oops, sorry. So let's grab one of these lilies. Oh, dropped it. Come here. There we are. Alright. It has. This also has libs for Unity and Unreal. So if you want to do a motion tracking sort of thing, the Leap is the best way to go. I'm not sure how much they cost these days, but they are worth it. Look. Come on. There we go. And another thing is the Leap people also sell is an adapter for your Oculus and your Vive. So these things sit in front of your VR, so your head is turning with the VR, but then you also got your hands out in front of you for full VR minus the Vive crap of towers and whatnot. So, whoop. Unfortunately for us Linux people, there's not overly a lot for Linux for this, unfortunately. There is a KDE integration thing for this, but like I said, there's things for the Arduino, the Raspberry Pi 2, and all that. So you've got all these special libs that you can use. Oh, where'd these fishies come from? Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. Aha, I got a fish. Yes. Oh no, it's a pedal. Oh, they become fish. Oh. Got another one. Oh yeah, it turns back into a petal. Okay. So, with that, I hope you enjoyed this little short video on the Leapmotion device, how it is, how it works. I'll probably leave a link for it down below. Please support this one, because this one is actually onto something. There's no markers, no special cameras I need to have up inside, and above all, I am not look like I'm being face fucked by a toaster. There's nothing on my head here. It's just hands. It's just a tiny little device that sits in front of your keyboard. That's all. And it's designed in such a way that it is not intrusive in any way, shape or form. It's just there. Oh, got a blue fishy. Nope, wrong thing. Okay. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. And, fireworks. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.